Greetings, Earthling! I'm gonna be tree hugger today. You don't believe me? Just listen up. During a pandemic like this, in Germany at least, breweries and hairdressers are closed. The latter is a problem. The former actually can be sort of kind of help because breweries can come to your home. That's what I did in ordering a beer package from this brewery. And so today I'm going to tell you a little story about a small, little, tiny, idyllic village in the northernmost state of Germany called Schleswig-Holstein, a place with about 1,800 inhabitants. Doesn't mean anything to you? Think again. The place is called Wacken and has meanwhile gotten international fame because it is one of at this place once a year there's one of the world's biggest metal festivals and has been so for about 20 years now. And since 2016 there has also been or is a small brewery whose package I ordered. There was a medieval fan called Henrik Prahl, one of the founders of the brewery. He had opened at Wacken a shop about 13 years ago now, with the theme of Middle Ages, a place where you can buy your sword or your meat. And from there, the step to beer wasn't very far. And actually enough potential customers for one or the other, at least once a year at the festival. And instead of, having business with some cheap festival beer, the Wacken Brewery is more into taste and quality. Originally, I wanted to wait with the beer from this brewery until my beard was back at the right Viking length again. But since this can take a little time, I decided to go ahead with this. And because what do the Vikings have to do with the beer? That's easy, because all the beers they have borrowed their names from Nordic mythology. And so the Valkyries are there, as you can see, and they call it the beer of the gods, quelle surprise. And they're all there. Loki, Thor, and even the billy goats that pulled Thor's wagon, and Sleipnir, Odin's ride, or even Mjolnir, the hammer. They're all there. When they had this good idea about the northern mythology, they immediately started copywriting it in protecting the copyright throughout Europe, which in turn quickly led to a little dispute with some Scandinavian neighbors who had been using the same gods for, guess what, beers for a while now. So we do not know if the Danish brewers were actually foaming with rage as they saw the copyright infringement that they were supposed to be guilty of, but the tabloids told us so, whatever the tabloids may tell you. But it is true that obviously one can protect the copyright on a religious or mythic name. If there is something like Thor's lightning rod, excludes my knowledge. So if you find out, let me know. On my behalf, I have chosen Yggdrasil, a very friendly world tree. The tree spans all worlds in the northern mythology, including Asgard, the home of the gods, and Midgard, which is the place we live in. The trees play an important role in man's religion, in many religions actually. With the roots in the ground and the branches in the sky, they are virtually predestined to take on a mediator role between heaven and earth. So the gods of Asgard, for example, meet for the thing, their gathering, under the branches of Yggdrasil. And in Germany, there's a special relationship between trees and us. Actually, until the end of the Middle Ages and the early modern times in Germany, there were trees where people met, often oaks or linden, and to hold court, to have a court. And actually pretty much the same thing the gods of Asgard did. So they were actually called court trees. My tree, Yggdrasil, is a red ale, Irish red ale style beer. And as actually it has been awarded a medal, Meininger's Craft Beer Award. That's as far as I know. It's reddish brown in the glass, but it's more copper than chestnut, if you ask me. If I have a look at the color, it's definitely more copper than chestnut. Yeah, the foam is not much, but it is okay. There's a smell of fruity red berries. Interesting. With a hint of toffee and caramel. Interesting. So, the taste. It starts out with sweet red berries, followed by, caramel, toffee, and which lays down a little on my tongue, which I don't like that much. And in the back, on going down, it gets a little bitter from the hops. Very interesting mixture. Might be actually that for some the red berry sweetness is a little too sweet. It's fruit sweetness, however, but not everybody likes that. So gotta find out for yourself. After all, it's a good beer. They all are actually. I tried them all. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And it's good beer. And so thumbs up. And I would say it's a 4 out of 5. It's a weak 4 though, but it's a 4. So you have a good day and go Tigers.